Hey everyone, this is Mark from the Peaceful Path at the home of the Peaceful Path in Normandy, France. This afternoon I'm just out around the Zen Pond. You can probably see behind me, and the views down over the fields into the valley. And this afternoon I need to deal with a very invasive species, which is burdock. This is burdock. I'll find they have these big leaves like this, and they grow huge, and then this is their buds and the seeds. Hopefully you can see those, the purple seeds, which dry off. They're very spiky. They're part of the thistle family, so they produce these thistle style buds, and they cling to your clothes, and these little spines, like the thistle spines, cling to your clothing, and when you eventually brush them off, or they fall off, of course they then take seed and they grow. And as a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, of course, we use burdock a lot in alternative herbal medicine, in traditional Chinese medicine. Burdock, particularly burdock root, is a really good plant. It has lots of benefits, but as do stinging nettles, which I have lots behind me here. Great in vitamin, of course, source of vitamin, a super food, but not so great when you fall into them. And burdock, being an invasive species, is, they reproduce really quickly, and then they take over. They consume all the light from any other plants around them. They take all the nutrients, and other plants die off. And underneath those, the burdock there, but just behind me, I'm continuously cutting it back, because there are other beautiful plants underneath there. There's a small ginkgo tree that I planted probably six or so years, maybe 7 years ago, and it can't grow because it keeps getting smothered. The light gets smothered by the burdock. So I'm eventually going to have to move that too, but I'll wait until the autumn time and then move the ginkgo tree, because it's still quite tiny. But of course they're beautiful when the leaves come into the autumn time, and they're a spectacular sight to see. So today, or this afternoon, I really have to deal with this burdock. And as you can see, there's a fair part of burdock here, and all of the buds, you can see there are many of them on every plant, and here they're everywhere. And there are also brambles here which are starting to go across the netting. Brambles are so strong here, again invasive. I don't know whether you can see those brambles, but they're fierce. They have the big spines on them. They're very fierce. They're going across the top of the netting. I'll show you. I'll come around to this side. They're growing across the netting, and of course once they take hold, they're very difficult to manage. So I need to be dealing with the burdock. Oh look, who's come to see me? Here's YoYo. Hey YoYo. Hey, you come out to see us? Huh? Hey sweetie. Hi. What? Are you coming? Did you wonder where I'd gone? Yes. What? Okay, you go for a walk. Huh? You go for a walk. I'll come soon, okay? She wants me to go for a walk with her, but I have other things to do first. So anyway, from YoYo and I at La Bicherie, back to work. and peace and love to everyone. It's a lot better now. I'm not quite finished yet, but the burdock is on its way out for this season, and I've already removed the brambles from the top. You can see where they've caught and ripped the top of the cover. They're so aggressive, but I guess that can be replaced. It does have reinforced netting inside it, but even so it will need to be replaced before winter time. And then the next phase, of course, in the next couple of weeks we'll be working on the algae, which is built up in the extreme heat. But you know, the filters are working, the pumps are working. It's just the extreme heat that we've had, and of course there are a lot of fish in there, so algae has started to take hold now, but we will clear it. I feel positive.